Oliver was a gentle gray cat with bright yellow eyes, a soft round face, and a warm, friendly smile. His fluffy tail swayed happily as he walked through his garden. He always wore his favorite outfit, a green hat, a striped shirt, brown pants, and brown shoes, giving him the look of a cheerful little gardener. Curious and expressive by nature, Oliver loved caring for plants and watching life grow around him. One sunny morning, Oliver stood in his backyard garden, holding a small packet of seeds with excitement. The soil beds were ready, gardening tools lay nearby, and sunlight filled the air with warmth. Bending down carefully, he smiled and said softly, "I hope they grow big and strong," as he prepared to begin his planting day. With patience and care, Oliver used a small trowel to dig neat little holes in the soil. He worked slowly, making sure each seed would have the perfect place to grow. Flowers swayed gently in the distance under the bright blue sky as Oliver placed the seeds one by one into the earth. "Perfect spots for tiny plants," he said with a proud smile. Every day after that, Oliver returned to his garden with his watering can. He gently sprinkled water over the soil, watching tiny droplets sparkle in the sunlight. His yellow eyes softened as he whispered kindly, "Drink up, little ones," making sure each seed was cared for with love. At first, nothing seemed to happen. Oliver sat quietly on a small wooden bench, looking thoughtfully at the soil. Trees moved softly in the breeze, and tiny sprouts were barely visible. Tapping his paw against his chin, Oliver reminded himself, good things take time, and continued to wait patiently. One morning, Oliver's eyes widened with joy. Tiny green sprouts had finally peeked out from the soil. He clapped his paws happily, his fluffy tail swishing with excitement. "They're growing!" he cheered, feeling proud of his patience and care. Day by day, the garden transformed. Tall, colorful flowers bloomed in shades of red, yellow, pink, and blue. Butterflies fluttered happily through the air as Oliver walked among the flowers, stopping to sniff them with a big smile. His garden was now full of beauty, color, and joy. When the vegetables were ready, Oliver picked some along with fresh flowers and placed them into a basket. Wearing his green hat proudly, he shared them with his friends, a playful puppy and a sweet bunny. "Here you go," Oliver said warmly as his friends accepted the gifts with happy smiles. As the sun set, Oliver sat peacefully on his garden bench, surrounded by blooming flowers and his joyful friends. The warm sunset glow wrapped the garden in soft light as Oliver curled his tail around himself, feeling content. He knew that with patience, love, and care, wonderful things could grow.